Hey guys, it's Laura and welcome back to Paper Crane Shop. If this is your first time with us, my name is Laura and together with my daughter Alicia, we own Paper Crane Shop. We're a stickers, stationery, and accessories store, and we own a store in our local mall where we also have a coffee bar and we do like coffee, dirty sodas, chais, lemonades, the whole shebang. A question that I get all the time is like, what are the pros and cons of having a store in the mall? So let's get into that today. So pro number one, obviously it's a mall. People know what a mall is, and the mall tends to be like a destination for a lot of people. Even if they're not really looking to shop, they come to hang out. And so that means like a lot more eyes, a lot more foot traffic on our store, on our products, and on our brand. Number two, again, because it is a mall, we have a lot of other different stores here. So maybe people don't come specifically to shop with us, but they'll come to shop at another store. And again, they might pass by us, they might see something in the window that they like, and they might decide to shop with us. Number three, the mall actually does make a pretty valiant effort to get more foot traffic in here. They hold a lot of events. They do a lot of like specialty things. So for example, like the Easter Bunny comes every year, some guy dressed up as the Easter Bunny that comes, and they set him up in the middle of the mall to take family pictures in a really nice backdrop. Same thing with Santa. Last year they specifically had a Grinch impersonator, which was so fun. Things like that. They bring a lot of families in. They bring a lot of extra foot traffic. And the more eyes that we can get on our products, the better. And so if you're smart, you can kind of piggyback off of these events, which is something that we've done. So for example, when the Easter Bunny was here, we have a lot of crochet bunnies. As an example of one of our crochet bunnies, my daughter Alicia makes all the crochet that we sell here. And so when people were coming to the mall to take pictures with the Easter Bunny, we made sure to market our crochet bunnies as well. We even went on our own social media and said, hey guys, the Easter Bunny's here for like X amount more days. Don't forget to stop by and get your picture taken. And don't forget to stop by and get a bunny to take home. And we did really, really well with that. We recently had our drink specials be Lilo and Stitch coded because the movie was coming out and our mall has a movie theater. And so we posted about that. We posted about how the movie was coming out and people should come to the movie theater, and before they go to the movie theater, they should come by and get a sweet treat. And the mall reposted us, so that was even more eyes on our stuff. Additionally, there's like a lot of other perks that we get here at the mall. We have security guards, we have janitors, we have like huge trash compactors, and just a lot of other things that you wouldn't think that you need, but you really do. And for us, it's really nice. We don't have a bathroom for the public in our store. Actually, we don't have a bathroom at all right now. But that means that they're using like the mall bathrooms, which we don't have to take care of. We don't have to maintain. We don't have to clean. We don't have to do anything. So all that being said, of course, like with anything, there's some cons. I think that the number one con that we've struggled with here is the fact that you have to follow mall hours. Now, our mall, specifically Monday through Saturday, is open from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Sundays from 11 to 6. And there's good and bad with this. Good in the sense that there's really consistent hours. Everybody in the mall follows those hours. Our anchor stores can open a little earlier, but for the most part, people know when the mall is open. Now, some cons. For us specifically, we're a coffee shop. By the time we open at 10 a.m., most people have already gotten their morning coffee. And honestly, during the week, they're getting it on their commute to work anyway, so it's really neither here nor there. Another thing to kind of consider is for different businesses, you need different business hours. And so, for example, we would love to be open earlier and close a lot earlier because we are a partial coffee shop. Another thing to consider is that if we like owned our own standalone business or like leased like a building, we could set our own hours. And so for example, we find that during the week it is very, very slow in the mornings, and like Tuesday evenings and specifically it's kind of dead. And so if we did have our own building, like standalone building, we could decide to change our business hours to meet our business needs, and we could choose to be closed later on in the evening during the weekdays, even maybe be closed like on Mondays, or a lot of places around here close on Sundays, because there just isn't enough people coming in. And so the downside to that is that when I'm here, Alicia and I are spending a lot of time manning the store, and when we're not, we're paying a lot of labor to our employees to man the store when we know that it is super slow here. And another thing with that is the mall is never closed. We close maybe 3 holidays a year. This year we've been closed Easter Sunday. I believe we close early on Memorial Day, but I think the only other day that's closed is like Thanksgiving Day and Christmas Day. But Christmas Eve we close early. The day before Thanksgiving, we close like a little bit early, but then Black Friday, we're open extended hours. It can be hard to just get basically no days off. That being said, we feel like the pros way outweigh the cons for us. We're still a new brand. We need as many eyes on our brand, on our products, on our store as possible. And the mall has allowed us to do that. It's allowed us to become like a known place here locally. And I don't know that we would still be in business like a year later if we had like our own standalone building. So I don't know, for us, it's been worth it, but for different businesses that have different needs, it may work best to have like a standalone business in a separate building. Now, of course, nobody knows what the future will hold, and so things could change for us. But for right now, we're sticking with the mall. We feel like the pros, again, outweigh the cons, and we're pretty happy here. But if you have any more specific questions that I didn't get to, let me know in the comments, and I'd be happy to answer those for you. And if you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!